Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Notes from the Sewing Room. My name's Becky. Today's video is all about what I've been making for the house over the last week and also my plans for the hack off with Adele from Button and Pip. Well, I hope you've been having a lovely week, whatever you've been up to. And I've been fairly busy, to be honest, over the last couple of weeks, hence not putting a video on the channel for that long. Yeah, I seem to have kind of lost my sojo a little bit over the last couple of weeks. So, but don't worry, I've got it back now, so that's great. I was back on my sewing machine yesterday evening and I really enjoyed it, and I just thought, why haven't I been doing this? But you know, sometimes I think you just need a bit of a break. So I've had that now and it feels good to be back. So I've got a few things that I wanted to talk to you about today. One is a dog bed that I've made for my lovely Labrador Bentley, so I'm going to be sharing that with you. Also, I had some leftover fabric from that project, so I've made a couple of cushions for the house. And also I wanted to chat to you about the hack off project that I'm going to be doing with Adele from Button and Pip. Now, if you don't know too much about the hack off, basically every couple of months me and Adele come together and we take a pattern that we've already got in our stash and then we change it up and make it into something that's a little bit different. So this month we are making the tulip skirt by Sew Over It. So I think it's a pattern that we've both made a couple of times before, so we're kind of looking forward to kind of changing it up a little bit. But I'll talk to you a little bit about that in a little while. So first of all, I'll show you this lovely fabric that I got from a shop that's not too far from me in Nottinghamshire. Unfortunately, they're not actually online, so I won't give you all of the details, which is a shame really that they're not online, but it's just the way that it is sometimes. But anyway, it's this kind of upholstery cotton, so it's got this lovely dog print on, and as you can see, it's got a beautiful grey background, and then it's got these different doggy prints on it as well. So I thought, what better fabric to use for making a dog bed? So I'll pop some pictures up as well of Bentley sitting in his bed. But yeah, it's worked out really well. So all I did to make the dog bed was basically, it's like a large pillowcase that I then put a zip on. So I measured around the bed, actually on the floor, on both sides, and basically just drew around it plus 1.5 centimetre seam allowance all the way around. And then I have just added a zip into the top. And I must say, I'm really, really pleased with it, and it looks really smart. So like I say, I've popped some pictures up so you can actually see the bed, and also Bentley sitting in the bed as well. I'm not sure if you can see behind me a little brown doggy behind me. I say little, he's more of a kind of largish dog actually. We've got a friend of Bentley staying with us for a few days when they're on holiday, when his family are on holiday. So yeah, he's just behind me at the minute, so he's called Rolo, and yeah, so if you can see another Labrador wandering around, that's what that is. So but also he's eating a bone quite noisily in the background at the minute, so apologies for that, but I didn't want to have to take it off him. So yeah, I felt that seemed really mean of me. So anyway, so I'll show you the cushions also that I made with this lovely fabric. It just seems such a waste, like, not to use the rest of it for something. So I've made two cushions just the same as this one here. So I'm not sure if you can see Bentley in his chair. If not, I'll pop some pictures up of him sitting in the chair at the moment. But the sort of yellowy chair in the background is Bentley's favourite place to sit in the dining room. So if I'm sewing, then he sits in there, or if I'm making dinner, he sits in there, because we've got a kind of kitchen diner type thing going on here. So yeah, it's just his favourite place to sit. So I thought, well, it'd be lovely to have a cushion in there as well, made in this same fabric. So I've put one over there, and I think it looks really smart actually with grey against the kind of yellowy chair. So I'm pleased with that. But yeah, again, it was such a quick, easy project. I made the dog bed and two cushions all in the same evening. I think it probably took me a couple of hours in total. I wasn't timing it, but I think it was around about that amount of time. So this is literally a square for the front, a square for the back, and then I've added in a 16-inch zip to the top as well. So if you are brand new to sewing, there's quite a few you know, tutorials online about making cushions and things, but you know, I think if you just take your time, then they're fairly straightforward to do. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I've been thinking about getting some new cushions for the house for a while, so yeah, I've now got a couple, so that's good. And I've still got this piece of fabric left over, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I may make one extra cushion, or if not, I was thinking about a little book bag or something that maybe I can take my lunch into work, or just take down to the shops or whatever. So yeah, that's yeah, I really quite enjoyed that project. I enjoyed that couple of hours on my sewing machine, so it was really fun actually. And it's quite nice sometimes to do speedy projects that you kind of see what you've made in, you know, in full, like quite quickly, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was really pleased with those things. I've realised that I've left Pin Dog out here as well, so you can probably see him. I didn't make Pin Dog, I picked him up from a craft fair actually a few years ago, but he was just kind of sitting there and he just looked like he needed to come home with me. So yeah, but I love Pin Dog, and as you can see, I've got all my pins in him, so yeah, he's just there at the minute. So next I wanted to tell you about the hack off that I'm doing with Adele. Now when we do the hack off, we don't talk to each other about exactly what kind of hack we're going to do, and also we don't share what fabric we're going to use or anything like that. So unfortunately I can't show you my fabric today, because then I'd be kind of revealing it all in advance. But I will tell you that I have decided to change the tulip skirt into something completely different. So it will have its original shaping, but it's going to be a different kind of outfit, and that's probably all I can say at the moment. I did actually look through my stash looking for different fabric that I could use for that project, and I didn't feel like I'd got anything that I really kind of wanted to use this time, so I was a little bit naughty, went online and ordered some new cotton sateen fabric to use. So yeah, but I shall show you that in my next video, because my next video is going to be all about the hack off, my material that I'm using, what I'm making, the pattern that I'm using, apart from the tulip skirt. And so I kind of told you I'm probably joining a couple of patterns together there, but there we go. Yeah, so my next video will be all about that, and then of course me and Adele will come together and make a bit of a video and, you know, show you both of our outfits together. So I'm actually running out of time a little bit to do my hack off video. Like I say, I've kind of not had that much motivation for sewing over the last couple of weeks, so I've kind of left it to the last minute, knowing that, you know, I'd want to do my project soon. So but as usual, I'll kind of run out of time. So I'm actually meeting Adele in just 1 week's time, so I'm gonna have to get a move on with my project this week. I'm hoping to cut it out after I have made my video today, and then hopefully I can do a little bit each evening, and then by the time next Sunday comes around, I'll have whipped up my new project. So yeah, but I'll keep you posted on that anyway. So I hope you enjoyed meeting Bentley on his brand new bed today, and you've enjoyed learning about my projects that I've been working on this week. And like I say, I'll be back on the vlog next week, talking all about my hack off project. But until then, I'll leave it there. Hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!